So I need everybody to immediately stop everything you're doing. If you're driving, go ahead and pull over to the side of the road. If you're at work, tell your boss to shut up. If you're at school, slap your teacher, because a new image of Ye has surfaced. And while I got your attention, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. So it looks like we have yet another casual outing with Ye, his wife, as well as one of his kids. Apparently, it looks like he was attending a church service. And if you look at this image right here, if you zoom in on that face, it looks like he's giving the death stare to the photographer, to the paparazzi taking this image. But because he's a man of God, all he can do is just give you the stare of death. So it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video here on my main channel. If you guys didn't know, I've been putting in work on my secondary channel, John Alexander TV. So if you haven't done so, make sure you guys check out that channel. And if you would like to stay up to date with daily updates from me, be sure to subscribe to my backup, John Alexander TV. So the $1 million question that everybody wants to know about: what's Ye been up to? Has he been working? What's the deal with these Yeezys? Is him and Adidas back? Are we getting the pairs or what? So insiders are saying behind the scenes that Adidas and Ye have struck up some type of deal to sell off the remaining Yeezy inventory. But Mr. Bazoon Gilden, Adidas' newly appointed CEO, just addressed the rumors during a recent earnings call, where he says that Adidas has yet to make a decision, and they're currently sitting on $1.3 billion worth of Yeezy inventory. But there is one important detail: Adidas never stopped producing Yeezys in the midst of all of this controversy. So this is a subject that I feel like no one is reporting on. So let me go ahead and get right into the details. This is a direct quote from Mr. Gilden himself. From a timing point of view, you should not forget that when all of these things happened, a lot of products were still in production, meaning that we in the brand had to make the decision: should we finish the product or should we just stop it? And in the interest of 10,000 people that are working in the factories, Adidas decided to continue production to produce all the components and then ship them to different destinations. And it's just these last weeks and days that this inventory has actually showed up in the places where they can be treated or can be sold. So we couldn't really do anything before now. But now, at least from a logistics point of view, the product is there and we can decide what to do. So if you ask me, it seems as though Adidas has everything ready to go. It seems though they got the inventory all set. It's sitting in warehouses and it's just waiting to drop. But I feel like they're just waiting for the situation to kind of blow over. So if you guys remember, sometime last year, Yeezy assigned ex-Nike ACG director as their new head of design. So this was March of 2022. Then we see, based off of his LinkedIn page, Nur Abbas, Yeezy apparel design, VP apparel design, from March of 2022 until November of 2022. So remember, Adidas actually dropped Ye in October, but even amidst all of the controversy, continued to still produce Yeezy pairs. And it looks like they actually probably fully ended production sometime in November or December. Now, being as that this guy was formerly the head of design for Nike ACG, my hopes is that he brought some of those design elements over to Yeezy. So I don't think that he probably made any new designs during his tenure, his short tenure at Yeezy, as those would have to be co-signed by Ye. But hopefully he worked on some new colorways. So I'm hoping in this unreleased inventory, we got some new versions of the insulated boot, knit runner boot, desert boot, or just any Yeezy boot in general. So after this earnings call, it left a lot of people to believe that the whole rumors of Adidas and Ye reaching some type of agreement behind the scenes to be all cap. But if you go back to the original source of these rumors, it comes from this gentleman here on Twitter by the name of Fit Dad AK. Now, doing some research, I have asked some individuals and they have told me that this individual is credible and has a lot of inside sources behind the scenes in the sneaker world. If you just take a look at one of his most recent tweets, he said, excited for the AM1 Big Bubble tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. So he posted this a day in advance. And then, of course, we got the shock drop the following day, exactly at 4 p.m., as he said. So to bring all of this to a full conclusion, I believe we are going to be getting these Yeezys. Adidas never stopped producing Yeezy, even in the midst of all of the controversy. Originally, they said they had estimates of $500 million worth of inventory. And then when we got the actual reports from Adidas, they had $1.3 billion. So they never stopped making Yeezys. They continue to produce them. They want to release this inventory. It's a massive loss to the company if they have to write it off. So they don't plan on writing it off. They don't plan on destroying the pairs. And they don't plan on donating them just due to the fact that these sneakers hold so much resale value. And with fears of a reputational risk, I think it's even a bigger reputational risk if they don't drop these Yeezys, because the sneaker community wants these pairs. Every time Adidas posts something on social media, they get flamed, they get trolled. People say that they're nothing without Yeezys. Any new Adidas design that they come out with, they just say that they bit Yeezy. So I think the best thing that Adidas could do would be just to go ahead and drop the pairs. We'll call it even. No one will go ahead and roast out anymore. If you drop the Yeezy inventory, you'll make things right with the sneaker community. And then we can all just wash our hands and move on from there. Adidas can continue to prosper and be the great footwear company that they've been. And Ye can move on and go ahead and bring us that new Yeezy flavor that we've all been waiting for. So let's go ahead and see how the situation plays out. But remember here where y'all heard it, we're going to be getting Yeezys sometime this year. So salute to y'all for tuning in. I'm John Alexander. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.